That's it, baby. We're here. That's a win. That's a win. That's a win. Okay. You know we like that. I was saying it this morning. What did we need? Big game from RJ. And this is before we knew Randle was going to be playing and big numbers from Randle, too. That's that 1-2 punch. 1-2 punch. I'm telling you, like RJ and Randle, amazing. Amazing to watch. Great basketball. And what a game. Once the crowd was in it, oh, it was amazing. Yeah, it got crazy quick. But that's life. That's life. And you gotta stay positive with it. You have to say, oh, it's completely possible. It's completely possible for them to make it happen. And look at this. Look at this. I was just saying it this morning. What's gonna happen with RJ? He's gonna take that jump. What's behind me? Oh, the sweater. I guess I lost my hoodie. But yeah, we're doing it. What a game. What a great game. I don't know what was up with Sabonis. I was telling everybody that Randall hates Sabonis. Hates him. So I was not surprised to see him really take it seriously. And I was surprised that Mitchell Robinson didn't get the start. But at the same time, he played, I would assume, the majority of minutes. So give me just 1 second. I'm going to pull up my box score. What do you think? You liked the game? You had fun? Honestly, if you watched it, it was great. It was easily one of the better games of the season, just by performance overall from the team, and then of course individual performances, offense and defense. Honestly, like trying to think of something to be upset about, and not coming to me. What people don't like Fournier still, I guess. But hey, hard to be mad at a guy when you win. Shoot, I usually do this on my computer, so I can find it a little faster, but so just bear with me. I've got it coming right now. So shoot, we won by 10. Great, 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 great. I stopped paying attention after a certain period of time. Once you know it's a win, they start fouling. What is going on? I don't know why it doesn't have the box score. I can look at everything else. It says it's the end of the third quarter. That's weird. So their website crashed. Sorry, no box scores for you. But what can I be upset about? Literally nothing. Like, what can improve? I guess Fournier, was not great. I guess I don't know. Otherwise, like IQ had some good floaters. RJ was just in his bag the whole night, man. Like literally just did whatever he wanted to do. And off the dribble, he was pulling up for shots, like posting up, killing it, just killing it. Everything, too good. I got no box score though, so I'm not really. I don't got a ton of stuff. But man, how about that? What's his name? Sykes. It's always a random person who comes in, but that's how they get you though. Everybody's gonna come to play, and they keep saying, "Oh, there's so much opportunity," and these people, they're coming with like literally like this is like a dream come true for some people, right? To get the start in an NBA game, like no matter how you got it, you still started a game. So it shows, a lot of these guys who are coming off the bench and getting these 10-day contracts or getting, more minutes than they would normally get because of everybody else being out. So they're really coming to say, okay, like am I the next Cinderella story, right? As they say. So you kind of expect that. So whatever. I mean, these are NBA players, even though they're the 10th guy in the squad. They're still NBA players. So they came to play and they did it, and they look good. I mean, honestly, like I said, it was a great game. It was a great game. That the three that bounced around, that Randle guy, they called it off. But you could feel like the garden like compress with the ball bouncing around, like the anticipation when you know it's about to go in, and you can feel that right through the TV, and that's wild to think about. So it just puts me on the edge of my seat, when I'm watching. It makes me really want to be back at the garden. So, but yeah, it was nice. It's been a nostalgic day, since the beginning. So it's nice to end on a high note. Who's next though? That I can look at. Eyes always forward, as they say. Ooh, baby, we got Boston. We got Boston on Thursday, and I will not be in New York. I am foolishly traveling. But it cannot be helped. I am doing it. I'm in there, so that's life. So I will be away from my studio Thursday, Saturday, but I will be back so I'll mix both Boston games, which is fitting because I went to the Boston game this year. So hoping for good things coming up. But man, Mitchell Robinson tonight? Yeah, I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. Mitchell Robinson, we needed him to play. Man, and he just came and did it. Good defense, solid offense, all those offensive rebounds. Come on. That's what you like to see from your big man. That means he's in the play, he's boxing out, he's in position, and also good anticipation off the rim. Because I knew guys that they could just watch the ball. The moment you shot it and they saw the arc on it, they knew where the ball was going to be bouncing off, and that just takes practice and keen sense. So all good things. Everyone's looking great. Grimes had some threes. McBride had some moves. Uh, yeah, really, not a bad thing at all. Not a bad thing. Toppin, there's only one play. All right, if I had to say anything bad, all right, because I like to big up my guys, but it's also important, you know, to recognize mistakes because we can't just be blind positivity, right? So there was a play. I think it was the second quarter. I think it was the second quarter, and Pacers shot the ball. Toppin got switched out onto someone at the top of the key. Pacers had two guys, and he was kind of stuck between them, and one of the guys shot, right? His guy, the guy he was guarding, leaked out to go get back on defense, but so did Toppin. And he left the original guy who shot open at the top of the key. And if he just stayed put, he would have had the rebound. But instead, it gave up an offensive rebound. Or it almost did. I think RJ ended up stealing it or getting the stop somehow. But I'm gonna have to rewind the tape and look at it. But either way, that is not great, because those long rebounds are what kills you. As because four guys can be boxing out, and the fifth guy doesn't, and it bounces far, and cheaters get burned, right? That's what they say. So, uh, if I had to pick a negative out, so without looking at stats, without really digesting, shot charts or anything, looking at the game just from my memory, top in that play, and you're not going to be able to find that in a stat box either. So, there's no gave up offensive rebound stat. So, going off of my memory like that, I think it's pretty notable that stood out. But that's a little thing. I mean, that's just, and I'm sure Thibodeau probably hollered at him for it because that was his rebound and he should have been there to get it. But instead, he cheated it up and almost gave it up. What the heck? Oh, I see. Oh, neat. Okay. I'm on the NBA website. trying to look at some box scores. Delicious. Bear with me. I know ESPN went down earlier and was unable to access what I normally access. So now I'm on NBA. Oh, here we go. Yes, sir. Yeah, what's going on with Sabonis? 39 minutes. He just didn't really shoot. I mean, 5 for 9, whatever. Not great, not great. But I'm more concerned with, let me look at Evan Fournier just to get an idea. 0 for 4, Jesus. 0 for 3. -1. Is he the only one negative? No. Also, Obi Toppin and Miles McBride are negative. Interesting. Fournier -1, Obi and McBride -2 each. Yeah, look, McBride didn't really do anything. 0 for 1, 0 for 1. Toppin, 1 for 3, 0 for 3 from 3. Dang. Oh, I'm sorry, 0 for 1. 1 for 3 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. Excuse me. So just a quiet night, you know? Just a quiet night. Only 9 minutes from Obi. So, yeah, I know I'm a big fan of Obi. I'm a really, really big Obi Toppin believer. But, yeah, people question, why he doesn't get more minutes. And you shouldn't have to question that. You should be able to look at his game and tell. He's just not, he's not as refined as a lot of the other players, and that's all right. Like, if I had to choose between Randle and Obi, I'm taking Randle every time. Like, come on. Stop that. 12 for 20. 12 for 20. That's 60%. 12 for 20. But 2 for 7 from 3. All right? So lower than average at the 3, but way above for 2s. And he killed them. He killed them on those mid-range 2s. And he didn't want to take them. You could kind of tell when he was dribbling the ball, Sabonis was giving him a ton of space. And he kind of didn't expect that coming around the pick and rolls. And he kind of just like, really? You're not going to guard me right here? And he's like, all right. And he just walks into it. Well, left-handed, excuse me. And, yeah, no, beautiful. Really love it. Alec Burks, 5 for 13. So, yeah, kind of lower percentage. 0 for 5 for 3? Wow, wow, wow. That's a wild stat. 5 for 13. Felt like he was doing the most. 4 for 6 from the free throw line. So, yeah, handling the ball a bit. Getting to the free throw line, always a good thing. Yeah, 14 points, but not from the field too much. But yeah, Barrett, and this is what I've been saying. I've been saying this. Barrett and Randle are both capable of getting a 25-point game. And then what do you need? Oh, one person to score like 20 points. But we didn't get a 20-point game. We got 14 from Burks. We got 11 from Quickly. All right? That's it. 8 from Mitchell Robinson. Like, this is what I'm saying. If you get 25 and 25, 15, 20, 10, that's all you need. And you can get 10 and 15 from Mitchell Robinson. It's completely possible. It is completely possible. Like, he didn't even play all that much. He only played 25 minutes. 4 for 5 from the field. 8 rebounds total. 4 offensive, 4 defensive. I love that. So, listen. When things are going well, this is what you got to remember. They're completely capable of doing these things. Julius Randle had 16 rebounds. Man, that just threw me off. Like, whoa. Yeah, double-double. How many assists? 4 assists. Only 3 turnovers, though. So, hey, not too shabby. Double-double from Randle. Come on. Like, you really just can't be upset with a game like that. Like, what's to be upset about? Fournier didn't play that well. Okay. Like, Toppin, McBride. People have off games. Whatever. People have off nights. The only problem is when, it happens more often than not. So, listen. Tick this one in the win column. Tick this one in the, what we want to keep seeing. And tick this one and, Bert knows what's up. Like, not to toot my own horn, but I've been saying it all season. Like, Randle, RJ, and then what? 10, 15 points from Quickly, 10, 15 points from Robinson. And then you just need Burks or Fournier or, another point guard, Grimes, or if Rose when he's healthy, Kemba when he's healthy. We got the squad. We got a team. We're looking good. Really look good tonight. Executed on both sides of the court. Just good basketball. And really, Indiana, people have been saying it. We don't know why you're blowing it up. We don't know why, and it must be personnel. And if it's personnel, then leave them away from me. Don't bring them anywhere near me. Sabonis or Turner or any of the people that you were trying to build with, like that's the thing. Like we can look at the court production, but it's a whole thing. These guys' personalities, their work ethic. Those are the real intangibles. Is having like a work culture, and if you worked in any type of team environment, and that's business or anything or sports, anything where you have to work with two or more people, you're gonna realize that people have different personalities, way of going about things, and when Phil Jackson, when those minds say you have to have a common goal, right? It's not just win the game, but it's at this given play we're gonna run this play, and that's it. You have to do the motion, and if we call the same for the same person 20 times, you got to still give it your same gusto. You got to still set the hard screen, and you got to find people who, because some people don't want to play that way. Some people want to just say, like I'm completely okay just standing in the corner and just being a deadly shooter when I get the ball occasionally and just not running off screens or whatever. And you got to know who you have, like who your personnel is, and what they need to succeed. And my wife says this all the time. You have to be put into the position to succeed. Period. And especially for NBA. And it looks like when we are playing well, it looks like we have everything we need to succeed, barring a better small forward and a better shooting guard, quite possibly. But those are just like two people. So swap me out two people for someone on our who we don't play, we don't need, right? We could find two people to fill those roles and give us a championship team if we're playing as well as we've been playing. And I'm talking a year down the line, at least a year or two, to say, okay, uh, Grimes now, McBride, RJ, Randle, like I think all these people have longevity and the talent, and the work ethic to really get there. So, I'm just drunk off that feeling, right? Off the victory. So that's it. Indiana got whipped. We got Boston back to back, right? Well, there's days in between, but the schedule is back to back. But yeah, there's 2 days in between. So we got Boston, a couple days rest, and then we're going to the TD Garden. So we'll have them at home, and we're gonna whip them. Honestly, like they don't have the pieces. They don't have the pieces. I mean, it's the same thing for them though. They have Jason Tatum and they have Jaylen Brown, and that's it. Two of those guys can go for 25, can go for 30, just like RJ and Randle. So it's going to be a good night of basketball. It was a great night of basketball tonight. If you were at the game, congratulations. I hope you had fun because my goodness, that was a good win. That was a really nice Garden crowd, and I think the only unfortunate thing about going to the Garden is you don't get to hear the praise from Clyde and Mike about how loud the Garden is. So be sure to comment that if I see anybody who told me they were at the game. I'll let them know. Hey, Mike and Clyde, they loved you. They were really giving you props, and we could hear it too through the TV. I love those microphones. But yeah, that's life. That's Bert. All right, baby. Big Nick energy. Let's do it.